Why would you want 3 blacksmiths from Somerset to hand forge 100 axes at no small expense when you could go to a manufacturer or a big factory or get them machine made, or you can get them imported from overseas or whatever? And he said it was about reflecting the authenticity, the craftsmanship in what they do at Ooni. Although it is in inverted commas, a machine-made product, it's been designed with passion and thought, full of spirit and character, and they wanted to reflect that side of their business in a handmade product. So something that's kind of almost taking their brand back to its original roots. The first ovens were handmade. You know, when you get to a certain number of pieces that you make, you have to look at different ways of making it, but the core roots of what they do are still very similar to the core roots of what we do. It's about things that are made by people, that are made for people. The objects that we make here aren't necessarily perfect, but they're full of life and full of character, and they wanted to have that relationship between their ovens and the things that people are using to chop the wood to feed the ovens. And it's really interesting to see the difference between number 1 and number 100. I mean, they're the same, but they're also really different. Kind of reflects the style of their ovens, which are obviously laser cut and put together, and they're all the same, but each oven, after it's been used, has its kind of own individual character. The whole thing with making axes is, as much as technically it's a great challenge, and this project in itself is an amazing challenge because there were so many, and you've got a lovely design aspect and you've got the physical aspect of making something. At the end, an axe is a tool that needs to be used. If it's just hung on the wall, it's just a piece of metal with a wooden handle, and it's a beautiful object. But the real joy, I think, certainly for us here, is seeing that the tools we make being used by someone.